Thanks for checking me out today. I really appreciate the few subscribers that I have, and if you can turn anyone on to my channel, go ahead, do that. I'd appreciate it. I know I got 2, 3, like 4 subscribers. Today we're going to get into how to triple. This is an old school trick. A lot of the DJs I hanged around with back in the day knew how to do this, and you don't see too many guys do it anymore. We're going to get into learning how to triple and incorporate that into your DJ sets. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video on how to do a triple, an old school trick that I don't see many people doing anymore, so I wanted to get into it. One of the important things to look at is how guys would mark their vinyl, or how they look at their vinyl, and how they would leave some visual cues to represent where and what position a particular phrase or part of the song is, as far as how it rotates. I'm sorry, I have a pet and sometimes their hair gets on my vinyl. I apologize for that. So anyways, they look at it like a clock. If they were to look at their vinyl, this is 12 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock, this is 6 o'clock, etc. And a lot of time the guys would draw with a marker or put a certain mark on the record. It might be a sticker. Let's say this is the beginning of the record, the first beat, the first part that they like. Boom, they know it's going to start right here because I have this representation. Then I'm going to know that if this spins, if I'm counting the music, I have a certain sense of rhythm. Let's just start this to test this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I counted 2 bars, 4 bars. I should be able to spin this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right about there, I'm in the beginning. So you almost have that sense of rhythm while you're moving your hand backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost in time with that other record that you're doing tricks with, to know about where you should be. Now, what the triple is about counting, holding back the record. I'm going to hold this record while that one's playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I let it go. I know that this is 8 beats or 2 bars or 2 measures behind. And that way, I can, when this part of the record that I want to triple or make that trick sound with, I know that this is so far ahead that when I scratch it or when I manipulate it and I move back the crossfader to the other side, it gives me that echoing back and forth type sound. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to duplicate it. I've been having a hard time with this tutorial because I'm not as good as I think I am when I really try to just put it out here and explain it to you, so I got to do it over a couple times. So I don't even know why I had to tell you this, but just so I'm saying, sometimes you do things and you don't know how you do them or why you do them, but then when you try to break it down and show it, then it gets a little more technical, a little harder than what it seems like. So anyways, another thing to do when you start doing these tricks on records, start these records out and phase them or jet or airplane them. That's a trick. That's what we used to call it back in the day, a phase or a jet. On the East Coast, I think they call it a jet. When you have these records synced up right at the same time in the same spot in the record, they'll make like an echoey, phasey, dreamy type sounds that a lot of people used to, back in the old school days, use with 4-track and different type of reel-to-reel recorders. We'll try to get that effect, and you'll see what I mean when I do it. Alright, so those records are phasing or jetting or airplane, whatever you want to call it. So now I got that going on. I know what my rhythm should be. I know what it's sounding like, and I'll do this in the headphones, or maybe not, but maybe not even the headphones. Let's see. I'm losing that jet. But you're going to see how I pause this record and count off the beat. I'm going to do it in the headphones, so you're not necessarily hearing it. But you can see how I manipulate the record. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I let it go. And what I do is I cue in my headphones to make sure that even though it's off 4 beats, it's still in rhythm. It still sounds right. And here we go. So there, I actually got it kind of right. I was trying to get that any, that doubling, that tripling, the back and forth. You do have to play around with it. It doesn't always work out that way. You got to hear exactly what that sounds. It just sounds right. It sounds like it's off. It's offbeat, but it really isn't. It's like it's off measure, okay? But you can tell that it rhythmically, it sounds right. And then that's where you get that little double trick. And then you could go do back and forth. You could do your backspins, all that kind of stuff. Take it from there. It's something you have to play with, so I don't want to make it sound too easy, but I don't want to go into something that you're just going to have to mess with on your own. I just want to give you the basics, and so you get an understanding of where this technique and how this technique works. Guys, I hope you enjoyed.